There was name brand after name brand. There was Gucci. I wish that this was my size. Oh my god. I'm feeling really underwhelmed with op shopping recently. Hello my gorgeous friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited, we are going op shopping. We have not been op shopping in forever and I am so excited. We have come to Virginia, Vinnie's, which is currently behind me there. It is a huge op shop and I've been let in on a little secret that there is some really cool finds here and hopefully some fashion finds that are in my size, which is so exciting. Now I do need to disclose I am here on a paid partnership brand deal for Instagram. However, this video is not part of that sponsorship, but I do just need to disclose that just so that you're aware. However, I always want to be as transparent as possible with you guys, so just so you know, they are aware that I'm coming in today, but it is not for this particular content. But without further ado, we are going to go inside. Before we head in there, make sure to go down and hit the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go see what bargains we can find. So at the front of the store, we have a whole designer clothing section, varying in sizes. We also have an entire plus size section down the back, which I'm about to take you to in a moment, 16 plus. I just got finished talking to the store manager and she specifically, due to having been plus size herself in the past, specifically tries to cater for us plus size community. So definitely come to the Virginia store if you are local, because I'm really impressed so far. So far in that rack that I just scoured, I found some like chic pieces, some sports girl pieces, and I'm excited to scour these other ones. A Maya dress. Perfect for work. Oh my god, this gorgeous Q dress. I wish that this was my size. Oh my god. So that pink top that you just saw, that is a pink top from Portman, size 16, so I'm going to try it on. It is a little bit of a squeeze, but you know, in op shops you gotta make do. Oh my gosh, you guys, I found these absolute gorgeous knee-high boots. Actually, I think they're above the knee. They are from Country Road. Look, I knew I was a little ambitious trying to get into these, but they looked hardly worn. And sadly, they did not fit me, but it's okay. We had the little thrill, and that is what op shopping is about. The colour on them though, oh, this olivey gold. However, I did find these Witchery proper leather, I'm assuming, slides, and they have these like little gold studs on them. They came home. Also, I wasn't sure if this was branded. It had absolutely no brand name on it, so I decided to leave it. We have got so many goodies to try on, you guys. So many brands, so many funky. Like, have a look at that. I am so excited. Sadly, none of the items really fit me except for one of the Portman's top, but I didn't actually end up bringing it home, which I regret. Hi friends, you may be wondering why I'm dressed differently, why I have no makeup on. Well, it is another day. It is about 3 or 4 days after the last time you saw me in this video. I ended up being so busy with the other content that I had to shoot for Vinnie's that I ended up not being able to get as much content in there as I would have liked to. So I'm re-picking up the op shopping today, and I'm going to be going to Lifeline, Salvos, a few other op shops to sort of give you some more op shopping. I will, however, be showing you a massive haul at the end of what I got at Vinnie's, and also if I get anything at these shops as well. I have nothing in particular that I'm looking for. I always head into the fabric area so that I can sew anything. I also like looking at the book section now, and of course the clothes, the homewares. You guys know the gist. So first of all, I've come to Lifeline Superstore in Launton. I've been here before, I really liked it, so I figured I'd come back. So I started in my favourite little spot, the haberdashery and crafting area. Honestly, this is just full of surprises, and I always make my way to this little box of bits of scraps of material, and you will see right here the most divine little print, kind of like Chanel. So this came home with me for sure at $1. Can you believe it? And then there was also this little bucket that I'd never seen before of all of the patterns, and I'm about to find the most divine one, especially coming into winter. I just couldn't pass this one up. It had so many classic shapes, and I think even though it probably won't cater to my size, I can definitely use it as inspiration, which I'm very excited about. Next, I headed into the kitchen homeware section. They wanted $8 for those glasses. I was like, bitch, do you know that Kmart sells these for like $6? I'm also on the hunt for a camembert dish, and unfortunately this did not have a lid, so I passed it up. And look at this little cute one. It had a lid, but I didn't think it was going to be quite big enough for a camembert. Also, can we talk about how much money they wanted for these glass sets? I mean, they were gorgeous, but just crazy pricing. And I also always scour the shelves. This is where most of my time goes in op shops, because I'm yet to know what authors I like and what genres I like. I spend a lot of time just reading the synopsis, browsing the shelves, seeing if any of the names pop out to me, and quite honestly, I'm like a visual person, so I'm really swayed by how aesthetic the book looks, which I hate saying that and admitting that, but it's true. I ended up finding this Jodi Picoult book, so I'm really excited to give this a go when I get back into reading. Next up, I went into this little store. I had never heard of the name of it before. Oh my gosh, $10 for this punch bowl. Can you believe it? It was proper crystal glass. And this little jug. Oh my god. And it was $2, you guys. $2! Who finds these bargains? Going to my second Vinnie's store, this one had clothes $2 each. Unfortunately, I scoured the racks trying to find something, but just couldn't find anything in my size, annoyingly. And then I also found these tubs of like fabric, and have a look at that check print, you guys. It's like a linen. I can't quite pick the material, but it felt like I could do something with it. I'm not sure yet. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I gave one last look at the shelves of clothes and still nothing. So I moved on to my last one, Salvos. There were so many good shoes in here, but I did not need any more, so we said goodbye. Okay guys, I am now back home. Oh my gosh. Okay, starting off, I'm gonna stand up to show you what this looks like, because it does look weird when it's not on the body. This was from Taking Shape, which is that brand I was just talking about, which is a Curve brand, and the lady at the Virginia Vinnie's actually used to work with them. She was telling me, and this jacket would have been an arm and a leg. I got it I think for $35. It's practically brand new. This has never been worn. It's kind of like a suit armless jacket. It's like a waistcoat but really long, and it has a furry top. I thought this would be obviously very extra, but something that could dress up an outfit should I be going to an event that needs something like this. So as you can see, we've got some button details. I'm obsessed with it. You can also remove the fur if you think it's a little bit too much. And then it has a little, it's actually quite stretchy as well. And it has a little thing where you can do it up. I loved it. I thought it was a little extra and a little outside of my comfort zone, but I also think things like this are the kind of stuff that you don't need it until you need it. And I just thought with a nice right dress and event to go to, she's gonna sing. She's gonna make my outfit go really from drab to fab. Next up from the Virginia, I was gonna say Virginia Winnie's. Virginia Vinnie's was a country road item. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I always find so much more success for my husband than I do myself or my kids. The kids' clothes in the size range that they're currently in, they're all tatty, in my opinion. And there wasn't a lot of options at the original store in Vinnie's either. Now, this was $40, so it was quite expensive, but I also know that I would have paid a heck of a lot more for this brand new at Country Road. Country Road, and I think it was a size medium. Yeah, size medium. And it's this absolutely gorgeous jumper. Feels really soft. And it was literally perfect for Elle. He loves these kind of style jumpers. So I picked that up for him. Next up at the Vinnie's, I found these gorgeous shoes. Now, if you are after brand name shoes, head to Vinnie's in Virginia, because holy macaroni, there was name brand after name brand. There was Gucci. There was so many brands. I cannot stress to you how much. Whitner, like so many. Anyway, so I picked these ones up. I am obsessed with these, you guys. Now, they are peeling a little bit at the back, so she did actually discount these further for me than what was on the tag. She took the tag off, which was annoying. I think originally they were listed as $35 and I think I paid $20. Next up, another pair of shoes that I just couldn't believe that I found. Colorado boots, you guys. Colorado boots. Now, I didn't know the RRP of these, but I knew looking at them that they looked really good quality. They're proper suede. They were $35 from the Vinnie's store. And the last item that I picked up from Vinnie's was a raincoat. I actually found this in the men's section, but it definitely was a female's jacket because of the sizing. It says it's size 18 compared to like men's, which is normally like extra large and that sort of stuff. So I mean, I assumed it was a ladies. The fit felt like a ladies as well. I just needed a raincoat. It was $15 and it honestly looked in brand new condition. It's by the brand Granite. So again, I don't know the RRP of this, but the brand name looked familiar and it fit and I liked it. So it was in my basket. Yeah, that's probably the most amount of clothes that I found at an op shop or in the one op shop. So I was very impressed with it and I definitely will be going back. Moving on to today's op shop finds. Look, there's about 4 or 5 of them right next to each other, and just as I was driving away, I saw that there was a second Vinnie's hiding in the back further over. So I'd already gotten in the car. I wasn't going to go back, but next time we are going there because it looked gigantic, and I'm wondering if it's more like furniture because the other one was more clothes and books and stuff. So I don't know, but I'm excited. So I went to 4 op shops in that little spot, so there must be 5 in total. So in the first store, that was Lifeline. They generally have quite good haberdashery and fabric and things like that. I don't often find many clothing pieces in that store. So once again, I went and had a look in that section and I actually found this very easy Vogue sewing pattern. Now, I don't think this is going to fit me. It does say it goes up to a 22, but I need to do my measurements. But the main reason I wanted to get it was for the stencil, if that makes sense, to kind of give me a rough guide and then I can make it bigger to fit my body, because I actually bought some of those picnic blankets last year to make into winter jackets this year, and I am going to trace my own jackets for reference for size and for fit and all that sort of stuff, but I always think it's handy having something a bit more professional to reference. So I got this. It was only $2 and I just figured why not have that in my little toolkit in case I need to reference something. The next found was a Jodi Picoult book. Don't ask if I've been reading because I haven't. I've been trying. I took the book camping with me and honestly it was so chaotic with the kids I actually didn't get a chance to read. I maybe read 2 pages. So don't ask why I'm buying a book when I haven't been reading. But it's also one of those things where if you see a book and it's $2 or $2.50, whatever it was $2.50. You've got to pick it up. The second store I came across an absolute amazing find. It was in one of the bins, and this store is actually usually good for books and things like that, that this was sitting in the bin of the like bedding and stuff. Have a look at those colors. Tell me that that would not make an absolutely divine something. I was thinking jacket, but now that I'm feeling it, it's probably a little bit too coarse of a material for that. But in saying that, I could always line it with something softer. Or the other thing I was thinking of was that this could be a really nice bag. Looking at it, actually, it's quite round. So I'm thinking it's a round tablecloth. But hey, maybe they use it as a picnic blanket. I'm not sure. But I'm going to do something fun with this. And I cannot wait to see what that thing is. In the next store, I found the most gorgeous little quaint glass jug. Do I have a purpose for it? Not really. But when I'm making cocktails or when I'm making really nice drinks or something and I want to be a little bit fancy, because we've got our little like drinks cabinet, which you can see in the back there, have a look at this. The detail on that is absolutely stunning. I loved this handle, how it was like squared off at the top and then it has an angle. I'm just like obsessed with this. It just feels so vintage, so chic, and it was $2 flipping. $2. I'll make a purpose for that in my house. Another item that I was hoping to find today, which I did kind of find, just a smaller version, so I'll have to make sure that I purchase food that's smaller for this. I've been looking for like a little cast iron pot or like a little pot that I can do baked camembert and stuff like that in. And I was hoping to find a little bit of a bigger one so that I could do different sized camemberts, but I saw this one and it had to come home with me, especially for only $4. How gorgeous is that? Now I'm not sure if that's what its intended use is for. It also has a big, oh, I'm trying to get the sticky tape off. It also has a big hole in the top, I'm assuming to let the steam out, but I'm not sure how that's going to impact the cooking of the camembert. But it was so gorgeous. Like, look at that. Perfect size for a little brie or camembert. Pop that in the oven and boom, you've got a gorgeous, delectable camembert. I then also picked up this book. This was $1. I told you, some of those stores have really cheap books. So, so good. Now this is part of the Devil Wears Prada trilogy or whatever it's called. It shows the other two on the back. I don't know how I'm going to go with this. At this point, I'm still learning my likes and dislikes with books, and I'm not going to know what I like and dislike unless I try reading them. And the best way to try reading them is for $1. And I figured I'll just redonate it back if I don't like it. So yeah, excited to try that one. It's about chasing Harry Winston. So yeah, I'm not sure if this comes second or third in the trilogy. I need to do a bit of research in that, but I'm very, very, very excited. And I don't even know if it is a trilogy or if it's just the similar kind of theme by the author. So these are all things that I need to research. I didn't have hands to do that in the stores, but again, like I said, for $1, I was willing to take that risk. And then the final item that just called to me, which again, if you guys know me, I love all things star signs and that kind of spiritual world. And right there, you would even see it in one of the clips that I showed you. I'm showing you a pair of shoes, and out of the corner of my eye when I'm filming that, I noticed a little, I don't know, it wasn't even a glimmer, it was just like my psyche just told me to look at this area. Right there was 2 packs of cards. One of them was upside down, which I took as like a negative omen. I was like, maybe not. And it was also talking about like the past life, like people who've passed, and I was like, well, it's not really relevant for me. And then I saw next to it, standing upright, was Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and it comes with a guidebook. I'm all about it. I saw it, I just loved it, and I was like, I'm gonna have this. It was like $6. Can't go wrong with that. And I think I've always been told to trust my gut with these kind of things, and it was telling me to get it, so I did. Oh, it's got gold. Ah, that's pretty. That is exciting. Oh wow, they're beautiful. And it's a lovely thick book. Oh, I'm happy with this purchase. I don't think you guys know how excited I am for this. Okay, all right. That is it. That is today's haul. I won't show you all those cards. Maybe we can do another video talking about spiritual stuff if you're really interested, but I'm really not all that informative on it. I'm just guessing. So that is everything that I picked up on my little shop with me haul. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know in the comments your thoughts, feelings on any op shopping adventures that you've gone on recently, and if you're noticing the same thing that I am, because yeah, it's super depressing and it makes me not want to go. But with that being said, if you guys want me to, I will. As always guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please go down, hit the video a thumbs up. Your interactions always support my channel, and of course subscribe to see any future content that I bring out. And I'll see you guys very soon for another video on my channel. Bye guys.